Hello, welcome to another episode with Mayhem Freak here. So this time I want to talk about the reason I call myself Mayhem Freak, and that is of course Mayhem, the notorious band. Yeah, first start off, I will say something, and this is I have not taken notes and shit. This is pure memory, so maybe something I said is wrong, but let's go. So Mayhem, many of you like them, and many of you hate them, and yeah, that's cool. All people is entitled to their own opinion. For me personally, I must say Mayhem has made a big ass impact from on Norwegian black metal and Norwegian or black metal as it is today. Definitely a big inspiration for a lot of other black metal bands, especially Norwegian. And yeah, come on, man. In the 80s, late 80s, they have made a lot of effort to come out in the world, spread the messages. Hey, they were well known parts in the world: South America, Eastern Europe, Russia, simply because of Euronymous letters, pen pals, demo tape from and back, and so on and so on. So, and also the trip to Eastern Europe in train with all the music instruments and shit, going to clubs where they ain't got paid, or maybe got paid a little bit, and all that, you know. So I do think maybe some of you don't like Mayhem and Euronymous. I have read a lot of shit, and that's okay, your opinion. But he has definitely made a big impact in the world about black metal, especially Norwegian black metal. He was a great engineer in black metal and a big ass inspiration for other peoples. As it was death, but not to forget Necrobuja, who definitely has a fighter spirit, and him and Hellhammer is surely one of the reasons they are still playing this day today. So, and yeah, this is of course discography video, and I've been on Discogs and picked out the way they came out. And first of all, this is official album discography, but I will also talk a little about the unofficials. And we can start with Pure Fucking Armageddon. Came out in 86 on the Funny Farm Music, I think it was, or records, on tape, cassette, again, demo. In 1996, it came out on official vinyl, and this is what I got here. Show it to you guys. Looks like this. And this is numbered 247 out of 333 copies. Looks like this in the back side. Yep. And so the next one, and that is the first official commercial release, was of course Death Crush in 1987 on Euronymous' own Poser Corps records, music, post-hardcore music, and unfortunately I ain't got that because of I simply can't afford it. So that's how it is. But it came out again on Dead Like Silence. Post-hardcore became Dead Like Silence Records in '93, and of course I got that one. Looks like this. And the funny thing about the post-hardcore version is, of course, they wanted bloody red, but it came out pink, and yeah, as you all know, that made some, yeah, that made a good disgusting record cover art to the hands and shit. But it came out again in '93 in reds, as it's supposed to do. So yeah, the next one was Live in Leipzig, and it came 1993 on Obscure Plasma Records, and again in '94 on Obscure Plasma Records and Helium Records. And I got them both, but I will show you this one. And this considered to be one of the best live performance ever from the Mayhem. So yeah, and I must say, Death Crush again, to go back, is considered, many of you not being black metal, and you may be right on that, but it surely got the Norwegian metal, black metal, on the map in the world. Surely did, and that's fucking cool, I think. So we will go on. 1994 on Dead Like Silence Productions. This bad boy came out. Of course, the Mysterious Doom Satanus. And on this, this is not the original one, because again, I can't afford it. You know, people who got families, 4 kids and all kind of shit, we have to, yeah, that's how it is. I can't use 6 or 5,000 Danish kroners, unfortunately. But on this is from Ancient Darkness Productions, so it's the second best. And on the back sides, there's written Voices of Wonder, and that's simply because Dead Like Silence got to be Voice of Wonder, so it got from Post-hardcore to Dead Like Silence, and now Voice of Wonder. We will go on. Oh, again, this, and also myself, mean this is, of course, the most important black metal release ever. I do think so today, and if you think otherwise, write me in the comments. So yeah, okay, we go a little unofficial again. In 2000, and of course, in 1996, this came out from the dark. Picture vinyl, and of course this is the red one. It also came out on golds. This the red one came out in 800 copies, and the gold one came out in 1,000 copies. Again, the Mysterious 1,000 copies, and Post-hardcore Death Cross came out in 1,000 hand-numbered copies. So, but this is from '96, and it's from Black Metal Records. Yeah. We will go on to the next one. 1997, this came out. Mini album. Wolf's Lair Abyss. From Misanthropy Records. Nice one. Yeah, many of you don't like it or think that was where Mayhem sold out, or what can I say? I surely don't agree on that, because I think they continue to spit amazing albums out. Maybe some more, what can I say? Yeah, they are making a little of both, you know. But I think this is a fucking amazing mini album. We will go on. In 1999, on Avantgarde Music, this came out. And it's Middag, Lalum Capta Est. Looks like this. And this is numbered 266 out of 666 copies, of course. Yes. Let's see if I can get it in. What I was trying to say before was that maybe they start make some experimental, so it's not pure black metal. And that brings me on to the next one. Many of you guys don't like it, don't understand it, and that's fine with me. And that is, of course, from 2000 on Season of Mist, Grand Declaration of War. And I must admit, this is definitely a little twisted. This is from the Back on Black. It's twisted, but I like it. I really do like it. I think it's like the other records are amazing. So yeah. And the next one, live in Marseille, 2001. And this is also from Season of Mist. Looks like this. And this is a collector's limited to 500 copies edition. Yep. Next is, of course, Chimera, 2004. This one. Also for Season of Mist. And this is the collector's edition, limited to 1,000 copies. We'll go on to the next one. Order at Ciao. I can never. But it's order in chaos, I think. So, and this is from 2007, and of course also on from Season of Mist. Next is, of course, not to forget, in 2008 there was a documentary about Mayhem, and called Pure Fucking Mayhem, and that is this one. Open up so I can show you. Inside. And if you want some history about Mayhem, remember everything I said to you about Mayhem is of course stuff I have read in the time where I have been following Mayhem. And I've been Following Mayhem since 94. You can also go and find out of more stuff about Mayhem from this guy, Nick Butcher, in his book The Death Archive. And again, also another documentary, Once Upon a Time in Norway. And of course, helvede, the history about Norwegian black metal. No, yes, we will go on to the next one, and it's Sorcery Warfare 2014, and it looks like this. Still Season of Mists. The next one is their title, yeah, what can I say, self-release, Mayhem release, and that is of course what we're listening to right now. It is Die Mysteries dum Satanas Alive. Look like this. And this is definitely an amazing live concert indeed. My favorite. Back side, like this. Next one, we go Peaceful, and that is Live in Sights 2016. Looks like this. And the next one again is Live in Southport, also on Peaceful 2017. Live in Chesheim, also 2017 on Peaceful. Again, 2019, still Peaceful, the Hen House recordings. And last but surely definitely not least, 2019 on Century Media, Damon. Look like this. So that was the discography, and of course they have made a lot more. There's a lot of box sets, bootlegs, unofficial release, 7-inch vinyls, and so on, compilations, and so on and so on. And the video is surely not ending here, so I will of course take you with me on a little walk, because I still got something to show you. This I show you now was just the discography, but I will also show you the rest of my humble Mayhem collection, and this is this. So there's the 7-inch, a lot of bootlegs, chest presses, box sets. So to wrap it all out and shit, yeah, many of you don't like Mayhem, many of you like Mayhem, but you can't not go around that they have made a big impact, big inspiration for many black metal bands, and they have surely not sold out. They are still going strong. I do believe that Telok, Gul, Attila, and of course Necro Butcher, Hellhammer is doing a fantastic job touring around the world, and that's how it's supposed to be. So that was all for me this time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, cheers.